So you chased Franco up the stairs, right?
Yeah, please, Lucky, please, we've been through this. He shot at me not to hit me, but to slow me down.
Okay, is there anything else that you remember?
I mean, Franco said something about, you know, how babies were trusting and fragile, and that how having a connection with someone from the time they were born changes everything. Then he said something to me about how I would be the only person who could appreciate what was about to happen. And that's when he went onto the roof, and I was a flight or two behind, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. By the time I got up there, he was across the roof near the edge.
I looked up, he yelled, "Don't kill me, I know where the baby is," and then he fell.
Except it wasn't Franco.
So where the hell did he take the baby?
Well, why don't we find the one person we know Franco's connected to? His mother.
Hey, Mom, I'm back.
Oh, you must have bought out the whole mall.
Well, you tried to get me everything when I was younger. Where's the baby?
Oh, asleep in the den. Keep your voice down.
Okay. The crib should be delivered tomorrow.
Bobby, I don't know about this.
Could you get him to eat?
Oh, he was starving. He took all the formula you had.
Well, I got him plenty more. 3 flavors. And a blanket for every night of the week, and a lavender pillow, organic.
Bobby, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't know.
Do you like him?
Yes, very much.
It's a relief. I went through a lot of trouble to get him.
Why are you doing this?
I've been a difficult son.
That's not true. You're just gifted. People don't understand you.
Yeah, they didn't when I was younger. But now, I pay a lot of money for what they don't understand. To see something dangerous, put something frightening on the wall. People are strange.
I'm still proud of you.
I may have to be away for a while. I didn't want you to be alone, so that's one of the reasons I got you the baby.
Where are you going? What's happened?
It's your own fault. You taught me to never give up, to always believe in second chances. That's what this baby is. It's a second chance for you to have a better son, to have a child whom you love and who loves you back.
You're in trouble again, aren't you?
I'll never be the son you deserve. So, I want to give you the son who will be.
Woodstock police sent a car by Karen Anderson's house. She's gone completely. House is empty, no forwarding address. Neighbors say she just vanished.
You think she was in on the kidnapping?
She won't even admit to being Franco's mother. I don't think they're working together.
Well, we still need to check the house in Woodstock anyway.
I think you're wasting your time, Lucky.
Well, why? I mean, isn't that how Franco works? One clue leads to the next.
Yeah, right, when he wants to be found, but I don't think there's going to be any more clues.
What are you saying, Jason?
I think he wants to keep this baby for himself.
Ginger tea with lemon.
It'll keep me up. Newborn babies don't sleep through the night. You certainly didn't.
I still don't.
Bobby, I need you to talk to me straight. How did you get this baby? Where are his parents?
He was too much for his parents. They couldn't even keep track of him in the hospital.
Did they give him up for adoption?
Private adoption. It's perfectly legal. My lawyer did all the paperwork. The baby's yours. No one will come looking. No one will take him away from you.
The last thing I expected was a baby.
You had to raise me in a tiny apartment. You never had enough money no matter how hard you worked. But now, you have a new house and a new town and a brand new life. So you can give this baby everything you wanted to give me.
You don't have to do this.
You didn't tell anyone in Woodstock where you were going, did you?
No, you asked me not to.
Good. It's all gonna work out. A new life to balance out the chaos of death.
What death? You didn't hurt anyone to get this baby, did you?
It's a gift of love. All you have to do is say yes, and the baby's yours.
Messing with with people's heads. I can see him taking the kid to get a reaction, but to keep him, that's not in his MO.
Yeah, he's only interested in keeping this sick game of his going for as long as possible.
I'm sorry, this is not about getting my attention anymore.
Okay, then what's it about?
Franco told me what he was planning. I just didn't realize it at the time.
See? You are the best mom. You knew exactly what to do to make him stop crying.
All babies like to be safe and warm.
You two will be safe here. And happy. You deserve that. I know it hasn't been easy having me for a son.
Bobby, you know I love you.
And it's cost you so much. You've had to give up everything twice. So this is my chance to make it up to you. To give something back. Someone who needs you. Please, Mom, let me do this. Say that you'll take him.
I'll take him.
What Franco told me in the stairwell.
Which was what?
What he started talking about Jocelyn and how she changed his perspective on things.
Well, sure, he knows how important Carly and her kids are to you. He probably brought up Jocelyn just to push another button. I don't think it means he wants to keep the kid for
but
himself.
the one thing Franco could never understand was my connection to Michael and why I cared so much. And right before he went to the roof, he said he finally got it, how being in a person's life from the beginning changes everything.
So you think that's why he kidnapped the baby, because he wanted to know what it was like to have that kind of a connection with someone?
But how Franco works is he drops hints and clues for you to follow. That's all this is another hint or clue to keep the game going. I guarantee you, we follow this lead and we'll find this kid there waiting.
He looks so peaceful.
Well, he has you. What more could he ask for?
A name. I'm thinking of calling him Pablo.
Oh, like Picasso.
Can never have enough great artists in the family.
You always were my biggest fan.
Nothing will ever change that.
All right. I have to go.
Is someone looking for you again? Is that why you moved me to Oregon?
You always said you wanted to live by the water. So now you and Pablo can walk on the beach, collect shells, find inspiration, like I have.
For another piece?
Whole new series. I can't wait to start working on it. Okay. Love you, Mom.
Franco said that I was the only one who could appreciate the finale he had planned. And this is it. I think the game is over. You're not going to find any more clues.
Why would he hire someone to dive off a roof if he didn't want to keep the game going?
Faking his own death was just a diversion. It gave him time to come back here, grab the baby, and cover his tracks.
When has this guy ever tied anything up nice and tidy? Taking this kid was like waving a red flag. He wants you to go get him.
No, not if the goal is to prove that he and Jason are the same. See, what Jason is saying is that in Franco's mind, having that connection with someone was the only thing standing in the way, and taking the baby solves that.
So if what you're saying is true, he wants this baby to be like Jason, to connect to this kid, and he doesn't feel anything, what happens then? This kid gets dumped somewhere, or even worse. We gotta make sure that doesn't happen. What do we have to go on?
Franco's mother. I mean, we start there.
You guys are going to be wasting your time.
You know, it's sounding like you don't want us to catch Franco either. I mean, are you thinking the longer he stays in hiding, the longer you stay out of Pentonville? You made the deal. You're going back.
Made the deal. I want that baby found.
Well, giving up on a potential lead is not going to help find that baby.
I'm gonna contact the Woodstock PD, see if they've had any luck tracking down Franco's mother.
No, what's the point? If Jason says it's a waste of time, I guess
If
it's a
you don't
waste of
think I'm
time.
helping the way I should, take me back to Pentonville and figure it out for yourself
Listen, I don't want to have to break the news to Elizabeth that her baby's not coming home, okay? So can we all just put this aside and focus on finding Franco's mother? Because right now she's the only link we have to him.
I'm guessing Franco found out we talked to her a few weeks ago because he probably moved her shortly after.
Well, Karen Anderson didn't vanish into thin air. Somebody knows something.
Too much, maybe. All of everything we can find right now.
What are we looking for?
Well, Franco had a camera crew that followed him everywhere.
Okay. Okay, so we find the people who ran the cameras. Maybe they'll be able to tell us something.
Right, if they're not all dead. See, Franco's main camera guy was a guy named Vince, and when I went in the stairwell, Vince was dead, his neck had been snapped, but his camera was still recording.
LAPD already collected everything from there as evidence.
Hence where the Jackal cyber skills come into play.
Just hacking into their system.
Spencer?
The goal is to apprehend the abducting artist, is it not?
I just don't know if you know how many laws you're breaking.
Do you really care at this point?
Hey, what the hell? My badge is already on the line.
That was the detective in Woodstock. They canvassed the area, checked all over the place, all the places that Karen Anderson was known to frequent. Nothing. Came up empty.
Okay, so should Spinelli keep looking, or do you want to arrest him for breaking the law?